stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out better? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what hip hop is like. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. That's maybe how you know that.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. This one is for all the marbles. It's the AFC champion Los Angeles Chargers and the champions of the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. At their own 28-yard line.
Come on.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. And the Falcons first down.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man.
Hey, kick, 60 Eagles, 6.
Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 Lions.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Panther Street, let's go.
On first down, right back to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Devontae Smith there to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
A big play here in the big game. 33 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one taken in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, pioneer. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
First down, Falcons.
Ready.
Here's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From 31. Here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Bronco leading.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
70 Rangers. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he searches for a gain of about 5. From the 23, here's second down and 4. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Chargers'
Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll run on 2nd down. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's Herbert. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. A down touch. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 to Falcons.
A gain of 14. First down, Atlanta.
Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
60 Bison, 18 Pioneer.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Taking off. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out to the 30-yard line. First and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Got his his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Chargers.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
6-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
380. 380.
To throw, it's Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
380. Home to strike.
They'll stick with him again. And the Chargers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes him down to about the 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, L.A.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chargers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation note.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Here's Smith to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get about 5. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here now, third and 5.
Let's go, let's go. Sit. Black 80. Sit.
Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 37 yards. Going on first down is Herbert. Thrown left side, the catch is made. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
36-yard line.
Throwing again, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
5-9, 5-9. Set.
Now Herbert again. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
Buckner's kick is good. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for gain of 2. Quinn Williams there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hot. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
For the extra point.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chargers 26.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now, Herbert. And he'll be taken down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty flag on the field, so let's get this one sorted out. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Herbert. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, L.A. They'll stay on the ground. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go back, taken down. That's a 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So, from the 37, here's second and a yard. They'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a third down and 4.
Lions. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Viking 18.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Get up.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays inbound. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
22 yards.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Jack Panther. Go.
They'll run with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll motion the tight end right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 47-yard
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
Now it's Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Chargers have the first down. Herbert to the air again. This one intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His fourth touchdown of the night. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive is starting.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ray.
Herbert now on first down. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Cap. 5-9.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here, as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth and goal.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
26.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Lion. Go.
On first down, Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Justin Herbert sacked.
So, 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Herbert. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Squirtin. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Okay, break. Let's go. Ready?
They run over center with Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And the Falcons have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And, Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll